There is a book called The Alchemist, and it changed how I see the boredom. In the story, a shepherd named Santiago crossed the desert to find his treasure. But here's what nobody talks about. The hardest part was not the heat, it was not the journey, it was the silence. He had to sit in it alone, with nothing but his thought. Natalie Dawson says the same thing. Your best decisions does not happen when you are busy. They happen in the quiet. You are scared of boredom, and that's the problem. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I'm so glad you found this space. I'm a college student just like you, building from zero, figuring it out step by step, and I share what actually works for me. Let me show you what I learned. Before I share what helped me, I need you to know something. I'm not here to tell you, I'm not here to repeat what some guru said. I'm here to tell you what actually worked for me. From zero, from nothing, from feeling stuck, from feeling like nothing was changing. I used to be terrified of silence. I would grab my phone the second I felt bored. Music, podcast, TikTok, YouTube, something was always playing. But then I read The Alchemist and I realized something. Santiago has to cross the desert alone. No distractions, no noise, just him and his journey. I was running from myself, running from my thought, running from God. That's when I understood. Boredom is not empty, it's a full of possibility. So if you are scared of being bored, you are scared of yourself. So here's what actually helped me. 4 things. 4 tips like that changed everything. Boredom builds self-trust. Here's the hardest truth. When you are constantly consuming, you never hear your voice. Do you even know what you actually think? Natalie says, if you can't hear yourself, you will spend your life following instead of leading. Santiago had to learn to hear himself in the silence of the desert, with no one telling him what to do. The silence is uncomfortable, but that discomfort, that's where you figure out who you are. Boredom builds self-trust, and self-trust builds empires. That's point 1. Your best ideas come when you are bored. In The Alchemist, Santiago had to pay attention. The desert spoke to him, but only when he was still enough to listen. I noticed this myself. When I am walking to class with no music, that's when I figure out my next move. That's when I get clarity. The Alchemist says the universe conspires to help you when you pursue your personal legend. Your brain needs to blank space, to stop. That's point 2. You don't need motivation, you need silence. Everyone wants motivation. Motivation is as cheap, What's rare? That's stillness. Being okay with nothing happening. The discomfort is where you grow. In The Alchemist, the most important moments happen in the silence. Santiago learned the language of the world, not by speaking, but by listening. If you can't sit in silence, you can hear God. That's point 3. Stop checking for results. Natalie says, confidence is not built in one day, it's built in the repetition. The Alchemist has a powerful lesson about this. He stayed stuck, kept himself distracted, never took responsibility. Don't be like the crystal merchant. Stop posting for likes. Stop posting for proof. Just proof that you showed up. Proof that you are still here. Here is the most powerful lesson from The Alchemist. Santiago spent his whole journey looking for treasure. He crossed the desert, fought through struggles. And where did he find it? Back when he started, under the tree, he was sleeping. And when the dream first came to him, the treasure was there the whole time. But here is the truth. He had to take the journey. He had to cross the desert. He had to be alone. Because the treasure was not just gold, it was who he became. That's what I want you to understand. The boredom you are running from, that's your desert. That's where God builds you. That's where you find yourself. You already have the treasure inside you. You just can't see it yet because you are still in the desert. The alchemists say when you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you achieve it. But you will never hear the universe. if you never stop scrolling. Sit in the silence, trust the process, and watch what God reveals. So tonight, before bed, put your phone in another room, just sit there for 10 minutes, no scroll, no sound, just you and your thoughts. It's going to feel like, uncomfortable, disgusting. I don't know just like how to explain for this. That's the point, by the way. It's your desert and God is waiting for you there. Boredom is not wasted time. It's where you find your treasure. If this hits home, comment below boredom and tell me what God is revealing to you in the silence. And if you are new here, just subscribe. Let's build something real together. I will see you in the next one. Bye.